That's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, a group with a lot to prove here today. Taking on last year's national champion, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Buckeyes will put total level to crank us up. He'll bring it back looking for help. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team. I am going to take my shots and give my guy...
Makes the grab on the big throw. He's running free down the middle. Strolls into the end zone for a touchdown. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
Well, there's no secret who this offense wants to get the ball to. And on the very first play, they find a matchup on the outside one-on-one. They take a shot to him vertically down the field, and he does the rest. He is so athletic, and he is going to be a problem for this defense all game long.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. So Ohio State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
It'll be 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Outside the pocket, lets it go. All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big 3rd down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying...
Into double coverage, and he picked it off. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Give to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Hang on, Snoopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. He's got it. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Rushes on him. And the defense, got him at the 27. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Unleashes one deep. Looking to get it in. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. so close to cashing it in for this offense. He'll do it himself. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown.
I know we're only in game one, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Motion from the back. To the air. It's Sayin. Finds the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Buckeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. Got a man in the middle. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Fast completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun to give. Looking for room. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Gives it on the option. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. And the Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd. Quickly to the tight end. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. The Buckeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Looking to throw on first down. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time in late in the season.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Looking downfield, it's Green. Makes the grab. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Touch pass on the run. Going for the goal line. And it's a touchdown.
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the 2nd quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, They got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. They want to throw it. He makes the grab for the two, but wait just a second. There is a penalty marker on the field.
Pass interference, defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
They say you play the analytics here and go for two. I think it's too early for this. He wants to throw it. Makes the grab in the end zone for the two as they extend the lead. They took it 68 yards on that drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone.
I think that's a play the quarterback would like to have back. On these option plays, you just have to take what the defense gives you. And if that means handing off the dive, or if that means pitching it, you got to do that. It can't always be about you. And I think the quarterback that time was really hoping it was going to be his number called, but there was nothing there. He tried to do too much. It's a huge negative play, and it sets this offense going in the wrong direction.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Sayin. He lobs one high down the left side. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Looking for more room.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. He's got it on the move. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. And guys, we're not even through the first quarter yet.
No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. The Buckeyes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Power football with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Wide open downfield. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. As they get set to snap it, time. Down here in the quarter. Off the play fake. Caught behind the line. It's Thurman. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw. It's Sayin. The screen. He can go. He stopped at the 32. Picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Lost yardage leaves them looking at 2nd and 14. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process.
42 Spider. 4-2.
That's caught. It's Tate. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And here comes the field goal unit. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Sam Houston rolled to victory today in a game where they not only capitalized on opportunities, they created them. And that's the way this coach wants them to play every week. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Back to throw. It's Green. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with the first down. We now move inside 4 minutes to play here in the first half. Zings it complete to the right. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Working that left side now. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. First and goal for the offense.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first.
Looking for the end zone. Makes the grab and steps into the end zone for the touchdown. If these guys wanted to make a statement, statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop him. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
Lining up for the PAT. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires Fires to the big fella. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. Out of the gun, the give to the back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
With the catch, it's Smith. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. The Buckeyes line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll pull it on the read. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. He's got an open man. Sprinting away. Past the 20. All the way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Well, in the modern era of college football, you're seeing more and more athletic tight ends, like what you just saw right there. The defense had no chance covering that guy down the field. He makes them look silly on his way in for the long touchdown.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. They want to get the ball right back here in the first half. They've got the lead and going for the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off play action on first down. Fires to the middle. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To throw, it's Sayin. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And he'll take this one home. It's a touchdown. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this.
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. And the Buckeyes send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Intercepted. Guess even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Ohio State. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. What a play by this defense with a pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. And holding on to a first-half lead, this offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to the locker room. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. Time to put an end to the speculation and find out. They're inside the horseshoe.
Just about set to get this second half underway. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Nothing went right in that first half in the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that...
Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. And that throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Under fire. And that one sails through the back of the end zone.
And I don't blame this offense at all for throwing the football down here. Like, you can trust. He's already got 4 touchdown passes on the day. He's proven he's trustworthy. Nice job by the defense, not getting fooled again. They've had a bad day, but that was a good point.
Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just did. No, it's a fake. He's running for it. And they thought they could pull off the surprise. Well, the surprise was on them. A stop. I know they wanted to be aggressive, throw caution to the wind. They might have been better off playing it safe there. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Buckeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Grab behind the line. It's Tate. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They'll run play action. Here comes the heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. The Buckeyes will call on their punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the catch at the 45. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. This offense has it with really good field position. Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He's got his man in the back of the end zone, but he was a little too far out of the back. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Got him downfield. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action. Fires into the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Gonna look downfield again. Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Under fire. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. So now on, lined up for the 3, and it's a fake. They want to throw it. It's a fake. Shades of little giants. The Mad Hatter is loose, and it's a touchdown. Just textbook execution on the fake field goal, and trickeration equals touchdown.
And we saw them practicing this throughout the week, but when are you going to call it? Are you going to call it? Because you got to have the onions to call it in a big moment. They call it, they convert. What a call by the offense.
So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the right. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. The sure hands, it's Tate. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Looking for space, it's Ball. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Now the play fake. Got a man, it's Smith. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Buckeyes line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Punts it out of the air. Breaks into the open. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now first down from the 37. A strike downfield. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. He's open on the right. And the quarterback stuck it right in the keyhole, and they've got it down to the 30-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Got his man downfield. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown.
And added on again, this offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
Just unloaded on the kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Buckeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Dropping back, it's Sayin. He hurls one deep down the left side. Makes a grab on the shot. Turning on the Jets. Smashes through the tackle. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
And man, is perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job at getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
On the move from inside his 5. Slips through the line. He's got an alley. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. San Jose State was able to come away with a hard-fought victory there in the capital of Silicon Valley. It wasn't one coaches will point to the rest of the way as a perfect 60 minutes of ball, but it is a step in the right direction.
He'll start this drive firing.
All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The short hands, it's ball. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and Sayin. It's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. The Buckeyes will send out the punt unit. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he... Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Gets it out fast. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. New set of downs after the completion. He's got him. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
Man, he looks like he's in a rhythm on this drive, right? 3 for 3. He's going where he needs to go with the football. The defense doesn't have any answers for him. Find the offensive coordinator. I'm letting this guy keep chucking it down here close to the goal line.
He'll set up to throw. It's caught. That's a touchdown.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. To the air, it's Sayin. Quickly out to the tight end. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So the final period starts with a second down play. Running back searching for a hole. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. He's looking to throw. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense. Great place to start for this offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it'll be a touchdown.
And I just love what I'm seeing from this team. Like, going on the road, game one, where you're still figuring out who you are and what you do well. Another scoring drive by this offense. Looks like they're going to get the dub in a hostile environment to start the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. This was certainly not their best effort. I believe this team is much better than it performed today, but they're going to pay the consequences of losing this ball game. And the Buckeyes with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Pressure coming. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
I got to give this defense a lot of credit. They were very confident coming into this one, even though they were going up against one of the best quarterbacks in the entire country. They're confident because they believe in their ability to get to him, and they've been able to do that in this game. There's another sack here.
Still on his feet. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds a man on the left. Running free. Touchdown.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And they did tack on the extra point. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. We've certainly seen better performances from this group. You have to hope that they'll grow from this, but this is going to be one that they're going to kick themselves over for a while. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Buckeyes will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And that is one of the biggest plays of that young man's football life. The true freshman taking the punt to the house. If I'm the head coach and I watch that, I'm now trying to find ways to get this guy on the field offensively because he's got some special ability.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. There's a lot of pressure when you have that number 1 beside your name, and perhaps it was the pressure, perhaps it was just one of those days, but that rain and the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Buckeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The kick is on its way. Now on the return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He uncorks one deep. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially in these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until the
quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
You've got got to love what you're seeing if you're the head coach of this team, because your defense is simply not resting on their laurels, and they're playing until there's zeros on the clock. They've got a massive lead. We're late in the fourth quarter, and they're still getting sacks.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. And the Buckeyes decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Just needs a crack to get a return. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Looking for a deep man. Grabs it inside the 15. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. UCF steamrolled its way to victory. They scored off turnovers, they scored on gadget plays, an all-around masterpiece that'll give the folks in Orlando a ton of confidence. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. The Buckeyes will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets it away from his own end zone. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. And that is incomplete.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
The offense knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Still looking on the move. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense. And they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Got it in the middle. It's Thurman. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Graham. Defense picks it up. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
29-50.
Handoff from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Keeps looking downfield. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll try the run. He's brought down at the 44-yard line, and the defense making a play on 3rd down. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. Tries to get it on the ground. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. One more play to pad the stats.
Here we go, set.
2nd down, he'll throw it. He's taking the deep shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Both of these teams are high-caliber squads, but it sort of felt as if these guys had something to prove today, and man, did they go out and do it.
Man, they proved it, and they proved they were better. They thought they were better coming in. We were talking to them. They had a lot of confidence. They said, we're not ranked as high as we should be, and now they just showed the whole world. This squad is for real. We're going to be discussing them in the playoffs in the future, and they made a statement today, Palmer.
Yeah, that's the thing, David. To me, after watching that absolute beatdown, you can't help but think to yourself, this is a college football playoff caliber team. If they play like that, moving forward, if they put their A game together in all 3 phases, this is a team we're going to be talking about very, very late in the season.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
eight-seat collide of conference supremacy in play. Welcome to Ann Arbor, Michigan, and the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the crew looking to make a strong statement, taking on the 10th-ranked team, the Michigan Wolverines.
WA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Curtis. Kirk, let's get right to the action.
The Wolverines will kick this away to start us off. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line.
But he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown.
What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking to this guy anymore.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. Looking downfield, it's Green. Sails it way high out of the end zone and incomplete.
How about this, Chris? A little bit greedy. Score on the opening drive. What the heck? Why not go for a two-point conversion? This time, they come away empty, and here we are. 6-0 is the score.
So Michigan's will get the first crack on offense today. And this is a running game that comes in on a roll. The top back, over 100 yards rushing, found the end zone multiple times. Clearly, he's going to be the focal point of the defense today, Kirk, you'd think, anyway.
Yeah, how much fun was it to watch this offense and watch him specifically, what he was able to do. Pretty much anything he wanted to do, he was able to capitalize on. Now, today it's a different challenge. New game, new opportunity to showcase what he can do. And I think it's important that this offense show that they can do more than just run the football, because I think this defense is locked in to take him away.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. It's an out the catch made. Only hits out of bounds after a real nice game there. The guys up front line up. It's 1st down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And will be smothered right at the line for no gain. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Wants to throw it. Nowhere to go here, and the ball's knocked loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal.
Chris, how about this? Right out of the gate, this offense says, we are going to our star on the outside, and this guy delivers for a big 1st down. That's how you want to start a game.
Oh, he can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway. But one of the star players on this defense couldn't make it. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
He connects on the PAT. It's 13-0 now. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. So the play fake, going to throw on first down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Man, the key there is the defender gets his hands on the football, just knocks it up in the air. At that point, it's a free ball. Anybody can get it. But the concentration to come down with the interception and then the speed to be able to take it into the end zone. Just great focus and concentration.
After the PAT, the lead is 20. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Defense is coming after him.
Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Boy, when you're trailing like this early in a game, it makes it very easy on the defense. All they're going to do is have a straight line at the quarterback, knowing he's back there trying to throw the football, trying to play catch-up.
Trapped again in the pocket.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already, and we're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator...
Home again and again.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Excellent field position here for the offense. To throw, it's Green. Receiver makes the grab.
Love the timing here between the quarterback, and you'll be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Finds an open target on the left side. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. The ball is caught. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. Tackle is made at the 38. That's a good kick return. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? The pass rush closing in. Ball scooped up by the defense.
Oh, man, the rain ended up acting like an extra defender on this last play. The runner seemed like he was holding onto that football so tight for one moment and then watching it slip away the next.
He's got room to run. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. First down here for this offense. To throw, it's Green. Looking for the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? Short connection to the tight end here. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. That completion sets up a second down play. Quarterback drops back. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The defense scoops it up. The 10.
It's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out. It gets them a touchdown.
Coach makes the decision to go for a two-point conversion. Dropping back, it's Green. And he's got it for the two-point conversion as they add a little more salt in the wound here. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
Great play by the defender of knocking the ball away to give his defense a chance to recover the football. But, man, the quarterback has to have that internal clock, that situational awareness, pocket awareness, kind of feel the pressure, and most importantly, when you feel it, take care of the football.
This defense is reeling now. First down and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Second down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line.
Chris, this guy just continues to find ways into the end zone. Combination of great play calling and outstanding execution. This back is going to be a primary talking point for the opposing defense at halftime.
What have they got cooked up for this two-point conversion attempt? There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. This one sails through the back of the end zone and incomplete. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Tough spot here, 2nd and long from the 16. There's the handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. The Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10. Here comes a handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. A play action looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. The pocket breaking down. They're standing there, gets hit again. And the Wolverines will bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. No fair catch. He feels the punt. Coverage team gets him down, and that'll do it for the first period. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. To the air. It's Green. Throw to the running back in the flat. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Looking for a man. He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Quick throw to the left side. That pass is batted away, incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains.
It's a fake, looking to throw. Tries the right with a quick throw, and it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Motion now from the tight end. It's a quarterback keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Oh, that was going nowhere. The defense had that option scouted out perfectly on 3rd down. What a big-time play. What will they do here now on 4th?
And that will bounce and roll out of bounds, so no return. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. Play action here on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
So one play moves the ball to the 38. It'll be first down. He's running out of time here.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Looking to throw. It's Green. Running out of time in the pocket.
They got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
Because that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that.
Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down?
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind. Underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They'll run it here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down. The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now.
Well, this returner is about to get an earful, but at least the coach isn't as mad as they would have been if they ended up losing the ball.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Back to throw. It's Green. On the move now. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there.
He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
They're going to run it. Matt gets the carry. And the defense smothers him for no gain. 2nd down after that previous play. It's a bootleg looking to throw.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
If this team can hold on today and win, this pass rush deserves all the credit in the world. They have gotten after this quarterback so many times. Really, every time the opposing offense does something positive, it feels like a sack just stops any progress.
The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. And here's the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. He hands it to the back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to his receiver.
He's got it with room to run. Breaks into the clear.
At the 10 now.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's McCulley. And the timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Handoff here from the shotgun. Past the 45. He's found some room at the 45. And just like that, in one play, they've moved into scoring position at the 23. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Grab down the middle. It's McCulley. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle. So they get to 3, but the margin is still huge.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Return starts from inside the 5. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. And so the drive starts with pretty decent field position. So they start the drive here looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Gentlemen, 1 half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that 2nd half in Ann Arbor. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this 2nd half.
And they'll kick it off to begin the 2nd half. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They were reeling in the first half. It's a massive deficit to try to make up as we start the 3rd quarter. Over the middle. It's Marsh. Oh, and he fumbles. Scooped up with the defense. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment. The offense is set up with excellent field position. To the air. It's Green. Moves out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. He called his own number, and the freshman QB keeps this drive moving. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Throwing off play action. Deep shot toward the end zone. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. Could take it all the way. The 40. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. Takes it all the way back for a pick six. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Because how about the safety here, just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception, and I love that he's got the speed in the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
See if they can convert the point after. It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. Can he make something happen? So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And out comes the offense set to take over here. To throw, it's Green. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now. So after the massive play, it's first down just outside the red zone now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. Oh, what a grab. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. The offense knocking on the door with a first and goal. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. But let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. On the kickoff is Hammer, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. Pressure is coming. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Defense is coming after him. They got him again. He's like a statue back there. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And the Wolverines will have to kick this away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Now the offense is set up with a short field. Back to throw. It's Green. The QB throws his third pick of the day.
Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. They're going to run it. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football. Second down after that run on the previous play. He decides to keep it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. A deep shot to the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. The Wolverines will bring their punt team on the field now. And the ball is away from inside the 10. And it's taken at the 45. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Bringing pressure.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Back to pass. It's Keene. Nowhere to go here. The ball is knocked loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Tough spot here. 2nd and long from their 19. Here's the snap. Looking to throw. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
See if he can make something happen with the return. Can they catch him? He's going to finally head out of bounds, but talk about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. The offense with a very short field to work with after the punt return. It's 1st and goal.
Hey, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And they'll use the ground game here. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. It's a shotgun run call. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Keene. The receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Wolverines will bring their punt team onto the field. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. Looking to throw it on 1st down. They'll try a pass here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Just trucks through the defender. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Using his legs, it's Valentine. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's got it, looking for the end zone.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
They're set now to try the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st down, it's play action. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. Even on the 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Dropping back, it's Keene. Here's a screen pass to the running back. The ball is loose. And the defense comes up with the football.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
This defense has had a real hard time stopping this quarterback, and that's a frustration penalty. They roughed him. Quarterback shaking off that hit, but the roughing the passer penalty gives the offense 15 and a 1st down. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell it.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, Chris, after another sack, these guys are going to be facing another third down and long situation. It seems like that's been the theme in this football game. They cannot stay on schedule offensively, making it very easy for the defense to get after the quarterback when you know he's in a must-throw situation.
One quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. And the Wolverines will have to punt this one away. Sort of brought down by the coverage team there.
Well, that returner might... see very many more chances in this game. It's a real heads-up play by his teammates to recover the ball so the offense can keep possession.
Looking to throw it deep. Catch made down inside the 25.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. It's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Dropping back, it's Keene.
Oh, they trap him for a sack. But it's another sack. What a job by this defense. Even with this sizable lead here early in the fourth quarter, they are not letting up. They don't even see the score. They're still in that attack mode, and I love to see it.
After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 17.
Here we go.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's going to take off. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points. And here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
Offense on the field to take over. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
He escapes the pocket.
Caught by the receiver. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. See what the call is on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Oh, the play fake on first down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. The Wolverines will line up to kick it away. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. Scanning the field. It's Green. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. And they misfire on first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. On the move now. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Back to throw again. He's got it in the open.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And the pass is incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
It's a big pickup after the catch. More importantly, holds on to the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, Chris, that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that.
Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. The Wolverines will line up to boot it away. It's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. And here's the return now from midfield. The returner is brought down. There is a flag on the field, so we'll check out this call.
Offside, defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. Well, you know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time It's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
And the Wolverines will send their punt team onto the field. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return.
Ready up. 29 Philly.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. Picks it up himself and still going. And he will head out of bounds after a huge pickup on the ground. All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Rolling to his left outside the pocket. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Green. Launching one to the end zone.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
Extra point try coming now. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. On the kickoff is hammered. Sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Well, time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly?
Swarm to the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, that's another sack. I got to turn to the statistician. I've lost track. There's been so many. Can't we just call this game? In all honesty, they should start considering a mercy rule like they do in college baseball or softball. Enough.
After the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down.
Trapped again in the pocket.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
The Wolverines with 1st and 10 here. Back to pass. It's Keene.
Oh, they've got him on the blitz.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings them.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
The Wolverines will have to kick it away.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
2nd down play coming up. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. Here's the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone.
Great teams put the hammer down when the opportunity presents itself. That's exactly what they did here with this touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. It's been a rough game for this offense. A consolation touchdown is all they're playing for at this point. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. He's running out of time here. Using his legs on the scramble.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Running out of time in the pocket. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw. It's Keene. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short. He's going to try to return the punt. And the returner is brought down as the clock runs out. That'll do it for this game. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.